Hey, how's it doing? This is funny. This is random. Well, it's not that random. I'm very purposely making this video. This is kind of a part of my road to celebration. Weirdly, we're in the car. We're doing some errands today. Thought I'd bring you along. Right now, we're off to the dentist. I don't know if you guys do this, but you just kind of want everything clean and done and ready for an international trip. So I thought, might as well book myself for a dental checkup. But it's also kind of a, not an omen, what's the word? I don't know, just like making sure everything's okay. Because funny enough, when I went to Star Wars Celebration LA in Anaheim in 2022, I had a horrible, like 2 days, no, I think it was the day before Celebration started. I had a horrible toothache and I had like one of my wisdom teeth was like coming through and it was like horrible. And so I just want to make sure, hang on, the radio's turning off. I just want to make sure I'm not going to have that while I'm in Japan. So let's go get a dental checkup. Yo, hey, how you doing? It's really bright. Look at this sunset burning my retinas right now. But I thought I would check in. Went to the dentist. That was all good. Got a nice clean. Teeth are fine. They're going well. Did some other errands. Got some, medications for the trip. Filled out my Japanese customs form online, which is then so like I just get a QR code to show at the border, which is cool. Border. Yeah, immigration, whatever, the security at the airport. So that's all checked out. Did some packing planning, but the biggest thing is planning for this April 26th movie day for Reg of the Sith screening. I'm doing like a pre-screening like party event in the theatre in Sydney. So I'm doing one part of communication is with the theatre itself and having to organise sort of the where it is, how it is, what we need to do for it. But then also I'm getting Sabers, the Saber company, to sponsor me putting that event on and doing a giveaway Saber, things like that. So kind of those two entities I'm communicating with throughout the day as well. What else have I done? I've like forgotten now what I've done today. Yo, Road to Japan day, whatever. It's Wednesday. The Wednesday before the Monday I fly out. I'm at the whiteboard getting down my last things that I need to kind of just get sorted, get organized. I just feel so scatterbrained some days. So I'm just kind of mind dumping everything onto this whiteboard, making sure I have everything I need. I'm not missing anything. And stuff for Japan is all sorted, but also just work outside of that, making sure, because I come back on I don't even know what date it is, the 24th, and then I have the event on the 26th, so I essentially need to make sure I have the whole event planned before I leave for Japan. So that's what we're doing. I'm just kind of mind dumping and then hopefully, getting some stuff sorted. Yo. In doing this vlog, I've realised how boring my day-to-day kind of hour by hour work is. I'm usually just sitting there, so I've got not much to show for it. But right now, just before I do some errands, just getting outside, getting some steps in, because obviously I've got to be like ready to walk around Japan like 50 billion hours a day. So just having a light little walk, and then we'll go do some other things. Got to pick up some stuff before the day. Looks like I'm going to talk for myself. But I'm at the store. We need some bits. We need, first step, travel adapter. What else do we need? We've got travel pillows here, but I can't tell what's a good. Like you got the classic one, which is like the beans. Should I get one that's like a memory foam? I don't know. What do you guys do for sleeping on planes? 10-hour, 9.5-hour flight? So we've got to sleep somehow. So looking at neck pillows, got the adapter. That's a definite. Maybe I shouldn't go with the neck pillow. Can't I just ball up a jacket or something? I don't know. But we're getting some other bits. Let's have a look. Okay, I think I only want 2 though. I don't need a puncher, do I? Maybe. I already got me into matching passport pouches. What else do I need? I kind of need a clear bag, but $10 for a clear bag, that seems not good price-wise. Anyway, what else do we need? We need some like sanitizers and things, so I don't think that's here, so let's go elsewhere. So that was still true without checking out the Lego. That's what I want. I really want the janitor, or the acclimator, I should say. Good times. But we need some. I don't know how to hold the damn phone. Let's go get some, we need some like sanitizer and wipes and things like that. On the way to Office Works to, what's the US equivalent of Office Works? Maybe a Best Buy? That's kind of similar in my mind. You need some unrelated trip stuff. I am looking to get a big box of Tim Tams and potentially a new tripod, even though I like just bought a new one. I already lost it, so we're probably gonna get a new one. But let's get in. There were no Tim Tams. Well, the ones I wanted, at least anyway. So I've got to somehow figure out to source these within 2 business days before we go. There's 3 of them. Hello, g'day there. It is day 0 of Star Wars Celebration Japan trip that is happening. It is currently in the morning, Australia time. My flight is not until 8 p.m. tonight, and I'm just getting a big walk in. The legs tired, so I can kind of sit comfortably on the plane. It's a 10-hour flight to Japan. Not too bad. Sydney to Tokyo. But yeah, I'm just feeling so excited, so grateful, so everything for this trip. If you didn't know, I started this channel back in 2022, straight after I got home from Star Wars Celebration, Anaheim, California. So that was such an just transformative experience. The Celebration is indescribable to people who haven't been there. And that's what made me decide to make this channel. So I'm so excited. I missed out on London, so I'm so excited to get to a celebration again. So I've met so many new people since then, so I cannot wait to just meet everyone, see everyone, talk to everyone in person, and just experience Star Wars. I still have to chuckle a little when, people say Star Wars is dead or declining or whatever, like, have your take, but I just don't see that happening. What other franchise in the world has a 3 to 4 day event where tens of thousands of people across the globe travel to get to? That happens in no other movie franchise, any other franchise really, unless it's like sports or something. So it's just an incredible experience. Again, if you haven't been to one, try to plan to get to one. And if you're not going to Celebration Japan this year, well, come along with me, because we're going on this big journey. I'll hopefully be sharing every single second of it with you, so you feel like you're there and you're not missing out on anything. Of course, watch the live shows, but intermittently watch all the vlogs. People are, there's so many creators like me and people I know that are just, experiencing the whole thing and videoing it for you. So make sure you watch along and have a good time with it. But yeah, this is just a little update video, the start of the day, start of the progress. I just kind of wanted to be a bit more reflective and just kind of appreciative that I'm even able to go. I pretty much funded this trip pretty much just on all my content, kind of earnings, what I've earned off, doing all these live shows for like 3 years. Pretty much just saving for Japan and saving for this trip. So yeah, leave me a comment on what you want to see of the kind of all the vlogs or the videos of Celebration, and let's get to it.